Go ahead and turn to meteorologist Brendan Lawson. And Brendan, I know you've been watching this storm and everything else, and now with those ice warnings, how much more dangerous are those things coming up?
Yeah, this is about the same as what we've been talking about through the week, Will. It's just going to be a very significant winter storm. The ice storm warnings and winter storm warnings, they don't usually go out until about 24 hours or 48 hours before the event. So that's why we're just seeing those upgrades from the winter storm watch that we had originally. So yes, as Will just mentioned, ice storm warnings and winter storm warnings in effect for the weekend. Sleet and ice continue to trend up. Snow chances are diminishing at this point for the weekend. That means it's a sleet and ice storm. And we're also worried about after the weekend too. Impacts from this storm could linger for days due to sub-freezing temperatures. And you just want to prepare for damaging and unfortunately potentially catastrophic impacts, especially when you're talking about a significant amount of ice. So ice storm warnings are in effect for the Piedmont. That includes the foothills as well. Up into the mountains, we've got winter storm warnings in effect, including Watauga and Ashe County. So here's the cold air to our north. Chicago right now, 8 below zero, 15 below zero in Minneapolis. That Arctic air is plunging down into the southern U.S. as we speak. And you've got moisture already developing towards Texas. That area of low pressure is going to be dragging our way tomorrow, and the moisture and cold air will interact enough, and that is going to allow for our winter storm this weekend. So it's going to be mainly an ice and sleet storm for much of the area, with the exception of the mountains where they could see snow, sleet, and ice. But still, even in the foothills and also up towards the mountains, we could still see a significant amount of ice there as well. And you put that on top of some of the snow they may see up in the high country too. That could weigh things down as well. Precipitation types, why are we seeing different ones? Well, you're getting warm air aloft, so everything starts to snow when it comes to precipitation. But if you get warm air in the mid-levels, that can allow that precipitation to melt into rain. And then if you have a shallow layer of colder air, you get sub-freezing temperatures. That can allow supercooled water droplets to just freeze on contact with whatever they come in contact with. That's freezing rain. Whenever you have a shallow warm air aloft in the mid-levels, that allows the snow to melt, but you get plenty of time for that to refreeze into ice pellets. I like to call them like the sprinkles on donuts. Those ping. And then the clinging is like the glazed donut where you've got freezing rain. So just kind of think of those comparisons as you will as we go through the weekend. Plenty of clouds overnight tonight through tomorrow. But notice 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, things are still quiet really through much of the day tomorrow. It's a quiet day, cloudy and dry. But then by 6 o'clock, we start seeing the scattered sleet, snow building into the mountains and foothills. And then by at least 8, 9 o'clock, if not earlier, we've got scattered sleet building into the Charlotte metro as well. And then overnight, Saturday into Sunday morning, conditions are going to deteriorate rapidly. We're talking about transition from sleet to freezing rain, heavy freezing rains at times through the overnight and through Sunday morning, and then by late Sunday morning, early Sunday afternoon, scattered sleet and freezing rain before another batch of moisture builds in by Sunday evening. That could be a mixture of really everything, sleet, freezing rain, and possibly even plain rain trying to mix in if we can get enough warm air by Sunday evening. But even after this passes by, the damage will already be done with all the sleet and freezing rain we're going to see ahead of that. So here's ice totals, a half an inch or greater towards the Charlotte metro, a quarter of an inch and up to a half an inch towards the mountains. And then as you're getting south towards South Carolina and into the Sandhills, a quarter of an inch to a half an inch. But I want you to think about this way. Widespread outages towards the Charlotte metro, scattered outages up in the mountains and south of Charlotte, and then even some snow and sleet could mix in. You're getting more snow and sleet up towards the mountains and foothills, but towards Charlotte, it's more so 1 to 2 inches of sleet and more freezing rain and barely any sleet at all south of Charlotte. So unfortunately, this is not a snowstorm. It's an ice and sleet storm with significant impacts through the weekend. And then following the event, sub-freezing temperatures possibly the single digits by Tuesday morning, and that could leave the delayed recovery and also delayed melting, something we'll be watching in early next week, Will.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.